Friends and family from around the world, Mike with daily events worldwide, and we're on April 18th, 2025, and you gotta see what our sun just did. Strong M-class solar flare from a sunspot region that isn't even in view yet, cresting into view large plasma filament eruption associated with this most recent M-class solar flare. So this was not Earth-facing, and this plasma ejection was not Earth-facing either. But look at the size of this prominence shooting from the sun just recently. Another look at the M-class solar flare there. Huge plasma ejection. There will be a coronal mass ejection from this event, I'm sure. Models have not been updated just yet. But we do have a very quiet sun up until today, when we just saw the strong M-class solar flare. Having a look now, there's 5 Earth-facing sunspots. 4066 and 4064 are primed. Having a look at the last 48 hours, this was before the M-class solar flare. There was lots of plasma activity swirling around the surface of the sun, but no major solar flares to report the past 2 days. Looking at incoming, this is where we saw the most recent M-class solar flare. Big sunspots turning in, and this most recent flare came from the other side, cresting into view from most likely another large sunspot region. Don't mind the little calibration there of the SDO satellites. Happens every so often. Kind of gets jiggy with it. Shakes it up a little bit. Having a look at multi-spectrum, we do have a big coronal hole Earth-facing. This is pointing out the last 48 hours of events and as well the magnetic field of our sun during this most recent coronal hole event, which is becoming now Earth-facing, but it is in the southern hemisphere of our sun. Those solar winds may scoot under our planet, but nonetheless, we will see intense solar wind speeds over the next 48 hours. I want to thank you all for your love and support recently. I've been sick for the past 3 days. Thank you so much for your prayers and love. I apologize for the interruption in services, but I'm trying, and I'm back. This is a look at our sunspot regions in motion right now. Stay tuned, my friends and family. Our sun's about to do something crazy. And I'm talking Carrington event crazy. I really hope not. But solar cycle 25 is not done with us yet. We have reached the max and peak for sunspots, but I don't think we've seen the max for flare activity, which I know we're going to see. This is a look at LASCO 3 showing the wide spectrum. No new CME model just yet. Now let's get to earthquakes past 24 hours, as USGS is still reporting above normal, about 250 earthquakes. Recently here, Kermadec Islands seeing a 4.9 earthquake. Lots of activity around the Pacific plate right now, as well in the Marianas Trench with a 4.4. Notable activity off the coast of Kamchatka, 5.4, 4.8. As well, notable earthquake here, 3.9, Jackson, Wyoming, north of Yellowstone, 4.3 there off the coast of Mexico, 4.6 Guatemala, as well a 5.6 there, northern Chile, San Pedro de Atacama. It's been quiet across the African plate and as well up into the Indian plate. Let's look at the last 24 hours, give you a glance at the last 7 days for shakers and movers around the world, and I'll take a quick moment again to thank you for watching. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up. I appreciate all of your love and support and being a part of this community and channel. We are still growing, and I'm doing my best here to keep it coming daily. It's grueling, and I do my best. Thanks again, everybody. Stay aware and prepared. Largest earthquake this week, 6.6, which was in the South Indian and Antarctic Ridge. Way too quiet up into the Pacific Northwest. A ring of fire. Now let's have a look at our air quality forecast brought to you by the active and erupting volcanoes. Notable plumes coming out of course, Kilauea, as well as some new eruptions at Kamchatka and Mexico. Other than that, around the rest of the world, no new eruptions being reported here. Some pretty heavy particulates through the Mediterranean, though. And some intense dust storms around the world. Notable SO2 particulates in the North Atlantic. And as well coming out of Italy, Mount Etna. Active and erupting volcanoes around the world. We have 75 of them. Record amount. Now let's have a look at world weather for the next 10 days right up until the end of the month. Multiple lows coming through this week and warming up across North America. No major extreme weather events to report just yet. No hurricanes forecast just yet. Overlooking Africa, Southeast Asia, and Europe. No major cyclones developing here either. But some heavy rains through central parts of the Congo region. And a possible cyclone developing off the shores of northern parts of Australia. Now overlooking the Pacific Ocean. Big high pressure ridge locked in, keeping most of these systems at bay and northward until about the end of the month, where they start to scoot through the Pacific Northwest. It's going to be pretty dry over the next couple weeks, especially across the United States. No major systems affecting you in the long range. Now, I wanted to share here with you our upper level winds depicting our polar vortex. We're looking at the southern hemisphere polar vortex right now as it is getting ready for winter 2025, and it is looking very strong right now. The upper level winds are very strong as well. We've seen multiple coronal holes from our sun the past 2 months, severely increasing our upper level winds. Very strong polar vortex in the south. Look at our upper level winds last year over the Pacific Ocean versus this year. There's a remarkable difference in the direction and as well the velocity of the upper level winds. Something has changed drastically on our planet. My friends and family, stay aware and prepared. This is why Daily Events Worldwide is here. This is why I created my channel 8 years ago. This is a look at our southern polar vortex right now. Let's just go back last year, as it was not this organized. This year it's very organized. Much love, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give a thumbs up and maybe share with your friends and family. Keeping humanity aware and prepared. Thanks for watching, and good night, everybody. And again, thank you so much for all of your love and support to this channel during my time of sickness. Bye-bye now.